morning, people. It's Saturday again, which means it's time for Sylvie on Saturday. So grab yourself a cup of coffee, get yourself all bundled up and warm. I'll meet you back here in just a few seconds for the show. Welcome to the show. For those of you that are new here, I'm Sylvie. Today's Saturday, hence Sylvie on Saturday. For those of you that have been here before, hello, welcome back. It's great to see you. For those of you that do follow along, you know that I shattered my ankle and was stuck on my butt. I'm mobile now a little bit, but still, I had to find something to do with myself on my butt, and I went back to crocheting, which I haven't done since the kids were little, and I've just been having a blast with it. I showed you last week the hat I made. This week I can read a pattern now. Yay! I've been YouTubing and stuff and found some wicked patterns. I made, I don't know if you can see that, my little dragonfly coaster. Well, it's a coaster, but I'm planning on making a bunch more. And I was thinking of a scarf. If you have one of these on each end and then make like a scarf, that would be pretty cool. I also found a pattern for this. I only made one before my knuckles started screaming at me, so I'll make the other one later. But it's a cute little, I don't know if you can see the butterfly, cute little butterfly fingerless glove, which is kind of neat. But today I'm going to show you the basic pattern for this particular, where's the hook? There we go. This is a scarf I made to go with my little fingerless gloves. Pretty neat, hey? Really simple, really fast. I did it in less time than it took the matrix to play through. I made that one. It actually came from a pattern that I got online for a necklace, which is what this one is. I don't know if you can see the little flower there, and then yeah, the other one, the scarf one, is just a thicker wool with a bigger needle. So yeah, I turned it to a scarf, but this is the necklace pattern that I got offline. And it's actually really cute. I kind of like it. I'm not too sure about these colors. I wasn't sure it was going to turn out, so I just kind of put it together, but I like it. And today, I'm not showing you how to do that, unfortunately, but I will show you how to do this. Make a scarf, make yourself a necklace, make whatever you want with the basic setup. So first, we have wool, obviously, and a hook. Start with your slip stitch, which is easy. Just around your fingers, put that one behind, through, grab it, and pull. Ta-da! Then you just chain 15 is what I did for that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and then you've got your little chain here. You bring the tail end up, put it through the first one, and slip stitch, which is simply around the hook and pull it through both of those so that you've got your little hole. First you chain 3, 1, 2, 3, which counts as one of your double stitches, so you'll make 2 more to have 3 double stitches. Get the tail out of the way there. You can hold the tail up against it so that you're weaving it kind of into it, but around your hook, through the hole, around your hook again, so you've got 3 on there. Then you want to go around your hook and pull it through the first 2, around your hook, and pull it through the last 2. So that's a double stitch. And that's our second one, because remember our chain 3 counts as the first one. So we've got 2 double stitches on there. We need a third one. So around, through, around, through the first 2, around, through the second 2. So that's 3. And then you'll do 2 single stitches. The hook, or through the hole, around the hook, and pull it through the 2. So that's 1,
2 double stitches, and you want to kind of pull them tight so it makes like the little petal there. And you don't need to chain 3 because that was just the starting one. Now it's 3 double stitches you do. So
3 doubles, 2 singles, 3 doubles, 2 singles until you're done the round. And there's no really set number of little petally things. It depends on the size of your wool, the size of your needle, the size of your chain circle, yada yada yada. Now to make it even, you want to end off, because you've started with the 3 double stitches, so you want to end with your 2 single stitches just to make it, I want to say parallel, but that's not the word I'm looking for, but you know what I mean, just to make it even, I guess, so that you've got 3 double stitches, 2 single stitches, yada yada yada, and then you just slip stitch, which again is really easy. Put it through where you had your double stitch, your first of your double stitches, like your chain 3 that you did. Just put it through there, loop it around your hook and pull it through both of those to connect it, and then you've got your little circle thing. It's kind of a fancier yarn. And then these ones, this one and this one of the tails is directly off of your thing, and that, okay, now to do the taily part, the first one, you chain stitch. Remember the chain, like the 15 at the beginning? You chain stitch. You want to make them different lengths. For this scarf here, oh, dipped it in the coffee. Two of my tails are 115 stitches, and the third tail is 125. So you just chain 1. I'm going to do 100 for each of these tails just because I'm just doing it to show you guys. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Don't make them too tight because you do have to work in them.
Actually, if you make your scarf, you're going to work in them. If you make the necklace, it's just left as the, I don't know if you can tell that, it's just your chain. So 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 4, 95, 96, 97, 8, 99, 100. Okay, I have 100 stitches. And just a note, okay, like I mentioned on the necklace, it's just the chain stitch. You do the one, and this one ends,
I don't know if you can see that in little leaf thing.
You can go online, you can make hearts, you can make crosses, you can make the leaf things like on these ones. On the scarf I just did kind of mini versions of what we started with, the petally things. So in order to make those, again, you just go back up 5 stitches from your needle.
So, okay. Just count 5 stitches back. Trying to get this on the camera so that you can tell what I'm doing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you put the needle through, and again, slip stitch it through both of them so that you've got a little hoopy thing here. And it's just like you did on the first ones, but
again, you chain the 3 for your first double stitch. 1, 2, I'll go through 3, and then you make 2 more double stitches. Again, same as the first one, 2 single stitches next.
to make it just a single strand necklace, you would finish this, cut it off, connect it to here and start your second one.
I don't like to do that. I kind of suck at that kind of stuff, and so what I decided to do with, and it turned out I made a scarf instead of the necklace, is I worked a single stitch, where am I, into each of the stitches on the chain going back up. You miss the first couple because it's kind of behind the flower thing, so I just go to the first one that's above the flower thing and insert your hook into the stitch, around and through both of them, and then you'll just continue that. I don't know if you can see, into the stitch, around and through the two of them, and you just do that all the way back up to your circle. Actually the easiest part of it, because you don't have to do the counting and you don't have to keep track of what's going on. You just go to the next stitch, do a single stitch until you get to the top. So hopefully you left your little chain stitches loose enough, because they're a heck of time to get your needle in if you don't. Okay, now we're back up near the circle-y thing. So we want to, okay, where we joined it with our slip stitch and started, or I got one more stitch to do here. Started our chain. Again, we're going to slip stitch into that same spot. Slip stitch, remember, around and, oh, use your needle. Okay, you want to go through the same spot again, around and pull it through both of them. So you just got your little slip stitch. So there you go, you've got your circle with one tail. And then again, it's the same thing for the second tail. And this will be the middle one, so you want this one a little bit longer. We did 100 stitches here, so I'm going to do 105 on this one. So 100, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And exactly like the last one, you go 5 up from your needle. 5, slip stitch to make your circle, and then into your circle again, chain 3 for your first double stitch, and then 2 more double stitches, and again remember you want to end up symmetrical, so keep moving it. 3 double stitches, you'll want to end off on your 2 single stitches and hook it to your first set of 3 double stitches. Then work your way back up that chain, and exactly the same as before, slip stitch it into the beginning and start your third one, which would be the same size as your first one. So if you did 100 stitches there, it's 100 stitches on the first one. And yeah, you'll end up with that, which is pretty darn cool. And like I said, if you don't want to stitch up, if you just want to leave it your chain, you can end off and attach it. And again, you can make any kind of thing at the end you want. This one, it's got a little flower that's made and sewn onto the hoop thingy to make it kind of extra special. But there you have it. So that is how to crochet a necklace or a scarf or whatever you want to do. With that, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, remember to click like, hit subscribe if you want to see more. It's not just crochet, it's all sorts of fun stuff. Peace out, guys. Blessed be. Love you all. And I will talk to you next Saturday. Have a great week, guys.